If you're secretly wondering why, with all your prayers and striving, you're still spiritually stuck, the hidden answer may be far more shocking than you think. It's not God holding you back. It's the subtle roadblocks you've allowed to take root and quietly sabotage your growth. Deep down, you sense there's more for you, a breakthrough waiting just beyond reach. But every time you try to move forward, invisible chains pull you under. The first, most insidious reason is distraction. The clutter of this world, the relentless barrage of desires, entertainment, and noise that swamp your soul and drown out the hunger for God. Proverbs 27:7 warns that a soul filled with the things of earth will loathe even the sweetness of heaven. You scroll, binge, hustle, and fill every empty moment, but in the process, you neglect the very intimacy that ignites faith, secretly starving your spirit while your mind is numb with constant stimulation. The second, darker reason you remain stuck is unaddressed sin. Not just obvious failings, but those hidden patterns, resentment, pride, envy, secret compromise, that create a spiritual wall even as you seek breakthrough. Isaiah 59:2 whispers that your iniquities have separated you from your God, and Jesus himself warned that you cannot serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. Repentance isn't a one-time event, but a lifestyle, a continual exposing of your false selves to his transforming grace. The third, rarely admitted obstacle is pride. Yes, even spiritual pride. A subtle conviction that you can muscle your way to maturity, or that your standards matter more than humble surrender. Proverbs 16:18 exposes that pride comes before a fall, and James 4:10 commands, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up." 3. Pride whispers that you don't really need help, that you've outgrown childlike dependence, but this self-reliance is a prison, closing you off from the supernatural power meant to set you free. 4th, there's the secret poison of worldliness, a craving for comfort, popularity, approval, or security that forces you into a double life. You want to belong to God, but you still grasp at the world's affirmation, seeking a happy medium. Yet Jesus warned that thorns will choke the word and make you unfruitful. Matthew 13:22. No one can serve two masters, and the uneasy compromise always ends in spiritual drought. Finally, the most overlooked reason is your mindset, an undercurrent of unbelief or indifference that quietly settles in, convincing you that your present level is all there is, or that real transformation is for someone else. Hebrews 5:12 exposes believers who, by now, should be teaching, but remain babes, paralyzed by self-imposed limitation. The enemy isn't always attacking you from outside. He's using the attitudes and habits you tolerate within, turning your own routines into chains. The shocking truth: the moment you ruthlessly clear the distractions, confess the secret sins, shatter your pride, dethrone the world's influence, and surrender your mindset, you create space for God's fire to fall and for your spiritual life to explode in growth you never imagined. Don't be content with the illusion of movement. Tear down every obstacle and prove that staying stuck is a choice, not your destiny. Hebrews 12:1.